if I look at your business then as against other businesses, let's say, that had very different challenges to patientMpower, what are the main challenges you faced last year?
So I suppose it kind of varied a lot. So kind of in March, it was how do we scale up to meet the demand? You know, from a that was everything from, you know, process, logistics, people. So it was an incredible kind of, you know, scale up that we had to do in a very short space of time. You know, so a lot of that kind of in terms of people was filled with kind of contract resource, like, you know, companies or people that we knew or consultants that we knew that we brought in to help out. And then I suppose from June onwards, you know, when the COVID wave in Ireland, you know, had calmed down, it was very much, you know, how do we resource this over the longer term? So we did a lot of recruitment. We looked at kind of a lot of process flows. You know, how do we put in place processes to kind of sustain this in the longer term? And it was, you know, kind of really weird kind of doing interviews and hiring people that you don't actually get to meet. So that was kind of a new challenge that I suppose kind of a lot of people didn't expect to have to face. But I suppose kind of like everyone, you just have to do it, and you adapt. So, and I suppose kind of now kind of looking into this year, it's, you know, how do we sustain that? How do we kind of keep that kind of going, you know, and how do we kind of, you know, what kind of healthcare system, what kind of company are we going to be kind of post-COVID? So kind of starting to think about that now as well.